Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age Mythology replay. Spawn top side is the orange Delhi Sultanate, we got May. Spawn south side is the yellow French, we have Beasty. Let's see, now when it comes to map generation, I do see the buried deposit behind. This other expansion buried deposit, nice and safe as well. Your deposit spawn a little bit forward. Of course, this is Delhi Sultan, so may or may not get professional scouts in a timely manner. The French usually age up with the what's called, not Royal Institute, the School of Cavalry, which could give an early access to a scout production in order for professional scouts. Yellow has a safety deposit behind, so that one doesn't necessarily need professional scouts. This one over here is off the side does. Yellow's trees spawned all to the right, and not mention one deposit behind, so easy collection for collecting wood, but it can be exposed to other sources of aggression. Let's see, what else is there? Yellow or red? Not red. Orange, the mix of red and yellow, does have 3 small gold deposits up north. Pretty safe here with a large stone deposit here, so orange has a pretty good map generation. But it sort of feels like this map generation just feels off. Not all the time we actually see north-south. It's usually some sort of east or west, but this is a bit more north and south. Either way, you got now the Dome of Faith being deployed in the field, as well as the School of Cavalry. For yellow, both gold deposits spawn pretty close by each other, so that should be pretty safe. And actually, a decent amount of resources in this part of the map as well. So it's nice and backwards for yellow, which could also inherently provide some natural build direction for keeping trade secure as you start building outposts and other things that sort. Those outposts couldn't be later on help keeping that stuff secure, not to mention probably can build some walls along this longitude, latitude, diagonalitude. Either way, Dome of the Faith has been completed to get some bargain bin scholars. Early stable there. Iron Probista building his life. So likely going for some Ghazi Raiders. A little bit too early for Delhi's Sultanate professional scouts. Is how slow it researches. He is going for first, but it takes another 4 minutes 30 seconds. A significant amount of time to say the least. And we do actually have survival techniques being researched by yellow. I'm rather than professional scouts, going to be going for some basic walls here. And got a Royal Knight deployed in the field. An early Royal Knight. Which is, of course, not a Dark Age Knight. It just means it's arriving out early. Exotic Doggo does get some bites there. I did see as well that wolf took the first slice. Went down 11. Never mind. No charge attack there. I don't know why my math was a little bit off. Scout there. Guys are just being employed out on the field to go clubbing the Royal Knight. There is another Royal Knight on the build queue. Got 3 Gods Raiders in the field. That should be adequate dealing with the Royal Knight. Just gotta make sure it doesn't hit the scout there. Gods Raiders pretty forward. Guys ready to move at full horse and moon speed, unlike Sapahi. In other words, very good versus these units. Looks like I'm going to be bopping the scout a little bit there. Is splitting up 3 on the Royal Knight. That's adequate. Not much is needed to take out with scout there. So good split there. And local doggo in the run as well. Another Royal Knight pushed forward. Does get a nice charge there. When we focus on one down, the bonus damage should have subsided by now. Does pull back this God's Raid in time. Remember as well, he is Delhi Sultan, which means with scholars, and not to mention he has bargain bin scholars, so you should have access to some early heals. Royal Knight or God's Raider falls back to 2 health, fall back to a scholar there. It will be cost effective to get these guys healed on up. We got a good number of Royal Knights on the field, 4 with 2 more on the way. Does split the formations of the Scout and the God's Raiders to improve move speed. And there is a, what's a plural term of medics? Not a flock of medics. A school of medics? A school and debt of medics. A debt of scholars. A debt of scholars. That's it. We'll call it a debt of scholars. Why do you think these guys are so cheap? They took the part of their cost on themselves in student loans. A death of scholars. We do now have these Royal Knights push way forward. The scout took a bit of damage there, but it can heal himself up. We do now have Chivalry being researched as well, so a little bit of health regen will be quite nice. We got that Spear and Tang goes down there. Royal Knights rotating on in. Scout needs to fall back. Does not have Chivalry, but at least have his own health regen to work with. The health regen of it is not great. It's like 0.25 per second, if my math is incorrect. We do have professional scouts there, all seeing eye and hardened spearmans. Bit of chivalry there. Helps with the extra little conflicts. It does make a difference there. Good number of Gazi Raiders there. Pulls back the wounded one. The scout may go down, which is actually somewhat fine for yellow. After all, especially absorbing damage from the Royal Knights. And with the number of Gazi Raiders and Spearmen in the field, these Royal Knights may want to fall back a bit more rather than pushing forward. They are indeed pushing forward. We've got a good number of villagers here. One Spearman Gazi Raider to help intercept, which maybe enough to put some emergency walls there. Bit of health regen from Chivalry there. One Gazi Raider does go down. I think the scout went down as well. It looks like the Royal Knight there got a spear block. Tell you some of those professional scouts almost completed. And I don't think the French player has gone professional scouts. Royal Knight taking some severe damage. And does take some hits there. Does take out that Gazi Raider there. Orange is a higher destroy value than yellow, which means if this one goes down, it'll take even higher destroyed value. Over here, oh, we got the Royal Knight going down. So orange taking some early victories. The Death of Scholars are over there. And soon to be all circus sites captured up by orange, which also gives them a good amount of gold generation. Currently 0 villagers are on gold, but right now having 300 and approximately 350 gold per minute from the secret sites. But this would be 475, but they're both being captured this moment. But who knows if he'll be pulls them both off there. These Royal Knights rotating around over here. There's the Death of Scholars, which shall repay their death. And oh, the Spirit Brace connected with the sacred site there. Scholars taking some damage here. Do now have the horticultural research for orange. Of course, it's free. Is that all those scholars there? And that Royal Knight will likely go down. Right now, orange is a larger military force side, and as well as a higher value. And got good contingent archers there. At this point in time, maybe also mix some spearing wouldn't hurt. After all, it help hit those Gazi Raiders. And oh, Royal Knights find a good number of villagers here. We don't have textiles there. Well, regular melee attacks are still pretty effective versus villagers. Like 3 swipe them. Looks like 7 villagers did in fact go down there. Unless there was actually villagers that did go down, but either way, yellow's cut off 7 villagers. And as well as the French, of course, has faster town center production, which means he has better villager production while at it. So, yellow has a nice villager advantage. Orange has claimed every single sacred site there, so getting some extra gold income, which is quite nice. And he has got enough passive income, gold income from those sacred sites there to get him age up. Just needs some more food. Against the French, I don't think Delhi Sultanate can really stick around age 2 for too long. Or at least be in a winning move. French player has obtained enough gold as well. Sacred site being captured there by the scholar. Does manage to not follow these guys off the sacred site. I thought he would. A number of Royal Knights moving around. He does have contingent force to protect up these berry collectors. He will need... Oh, looks like since the professional scouts has completed, it's going to take time to actually utilize it. Very nice. He was actually starting to run low on the berries either way, so these deer will come in a pretty good opportune time. Looks like 6 out of 7 of deer has been claimed here. Royal Knights do have a scout here. Yellow's going for some basic walls here to patch up the flank and going for his own set of berries. That is a large berry deposit at 8 berry bushes rather than 6. Of course, it's still a berry deposit, so it's not a great source of nutrition, just a source of nutrition. Good enough villagers took hits. He has 6 times research textiles. Textiles do say have the same research cost or research time as other civilizations' textiles, so doesn't get slowed down because it's Deadly Sultanate, even though it is still free. These Royal Knights have taken some hits there. These Royal Knights are backing on off. We'll spot this scout there. French player still with more archers, maintaining above 600 gold. Deadly Sultanate player has consumed some of his gold. More of these villages being picked on off. So far, Yellow's cut off 13. Very good. Down by a staggering 20. Of course, he does have 2 sacred sites at the moment, which means additional 250 gold, if I remember correctly. Right now, it says over 300. I'm pretty sure each one provides 125 gold, right? If it is 125 each, so that's effectively plus 3 per villagers per sacred site, or 6 villagers. But still, 43 versus 56 is a big number. Archers firing away. They do not have +1. Wait, no, that's oranges. Yellow has +1 range damage, but there's +1 range armor to counters, so they're doing still the base damage. House of Learning being established there gives access to 6 unique researches. Of course, Deadly Sultanate doesn't really have time attacks. If they get a timing attack, then their opponent has really took a long time to age on up. But we'll probably see immediate transition to some Lancers in the meantime. Against the French, it's probably a good idea to go for the crossbow while at it. And since he already has Spearman in the field, which means he has barracks, he can always mix in some mana arms for at least some more advanced assets that doesn't require the veteran training. Big pile of research being researched. Does cancel Siege Engineers because it is not the other upgrades. Hasn't queued up, looks like the military academies. Might as well queue it up. Spearman's building some walls there. Ghazi Raiders backing on off. Ghazi Raiders getting hit quite hard. Even though archers don't have any additional power capability, they at least just have good numbers to help even focus down these Ghazi Raiders. There's 52 archers, which is a very significant amount. French players eyeing to collect some more food to age on up. Does spot this scout there. Yellow is trying to clean up some of this venison. Looks like orange has maybe snagged the piece. And we do have now War Elephant deployed in the field. It is both heavy armor and anti-cavalry. more or less anti-cavalry. You can see the plus 40% damage versus cavalry, so I'm just assuming it's anti-cavalry. Never really see it used often as that, but I think it's still pretty good at that. Ram Spear in there, they'll just do back on off time. Its heavy armor does provide an X amount of protection versus range attacks. Right now 6 armor, these archers have 6 damage, so they only take 1 damage. We've got double wall there, 1 scholar does go down. It does pick off both scholars. Villagers backing off now, guild hall being researched. Archers migrating up north to avoid all the angry man pointy sticks. We've got some lancers mixed on in. I see some mana arms as well. Yes, I think research Hoden Blaze versus the House of Learning, which means his lancers and his mana arms have plus 3 damage. These Royal Knights get a pretty good charge deck there on those villagers. Veteran Royal Knight research on the way. Didn't see what technology he went for. I thought he went for Guild Hall. I'm not so sure. Yeah, that's Guild Hall. Way off the coast side as well, which could be sniped. It's hard to say, honestly. Villagers do ghost the walls in time. Royal Knights charge way forward. Does manage to scrape some villagers through the wall segments. Does at least that section of wall segments there. Royal Knights backing on off. Got some health regen here as well. And may take out this guy carrying some piece of venison. Scout is down, not big surprise. Interrupting the chivalry there though. Triple archer range there, probably can go for Gnoma crossbowmen. Got some arbaletiers on the build queue as well. Good charge attack there. Some of these villagers being picked on off. Veteran Knight does have, of course, plus 2 damage, which means 26 damage base damage, so can 3-shot these villagers, even with plus 1 armor. And does take out the Royal Knight there. 19 villagers so far slain, so Orange is still behind on villager production, that's for sure, but of course the free research is nice. House Learning has gone for some research. Look like the Home Blades have been researched. There's something else as well. Don't know the order of everything. We do not have Gambesons being researched there. Increasing Arbitrator's melee armor by 5. Effectively giving them being a good counter to Spearmen. Something I don't know if it makes as much sense to people when I say that. Let's see. Orange has 9 Spearmen left. You can see here, Veteran Spearmen right now have 11 damage, which is the max out they can get this age. Arbiters with the Gambesons with additional plus 2 melee armor will have 8 melee armor, so in theory those Spearmen only do 3 damage per stab against Arbiters, and that's not a lot. Reinforced foundations. Are these guys on patrol move? Yep, most of those guys on patrol move. As much powerful the War Elfin is, it will probably have trouble for all those Royal Knights. Villagers do get impaled quite hard. And Orange can't be affording to losing more villagers like this. Lancers get a good short attack there. Cross some shots into them as well. Most of these Royal Knights are down. There are some walls there. Royal Knights backing on off. Took severe damage there. Now, we do have his Academy now being established by Orange, which will, of course, give him... That was the food generation per technology, right? Plus truth per number of technology researched. I always get the two names of the final Delhi Sultanate landmarks mixed up. I don't know why. Scout will quick go on down there. Yellow has now established a keep here. Remember, it's French as well, so can provide cost reduction ore, so we'll probably see some forward infrastructure around it. Of course, we've got another keep here for that same cost reduction aura. Orange has claimed 4 relics, Yellow's only claimed the 1. Guildhall has food inside of it. The French player has enough gold to age on up, needs more food. Going for veteran horseman now. Scout moving around. We do have these Royal Knights moving around as well. Got no number of spearmen there. Crossbow gets a good charge attack there. All these walls are ghosted. And I don't think this one will go down. Even another volley 3. Oh, didn't manage to get 2 more bolts into it, taking out that Royal Knight. Very nice. Right now, Orange has a much higher kill value than Yellow. Yellow has nearly twice the amount of villagers, though. Yellow's doing a good job of calling those village numbers. It could start eyeing to lock down part of this region just to get the trade route secured. Never hurts to get at least basic walls to get it secured on up. Going for massive pile of research right now for Orange. The red piles being established there in the center of the map, which is good to protect the sense of army, especially with this pile of trees here. Protects this gold deposit, which is also very important. Though most of the second sites are gen and orange sides of the map, and they're all captured by Orange. Looks like the Orange may win in 7 minutes. We'll see whether or not if Orange will win in 7 minutes. Red Palace will also provide extra arbalest emplacements across all fortifications as well. So some extra defense here, whether it be town centers or keeps, will be very nice. I'll protect the future trade route. But these Royal elite lances will have a bit of trouble here. That arbalest placement does do 42 damage. It does get the village inside of that outpost. Outpost does go down. Does get most villagers out of there. You're obtaining Pumbaa there. Good number of arbaletiers right now. The Delhi Sultanate player does have a scholar, crossbowman, lancer, a good amount of heavy armor, so the crossbow arbaletiers are definitely a good option. Problem is, mass scholars can be a bit of an issue. The Red Palace takes very little prisoners. Orange now facing on the flank. Good number of war elephants here. Of course, we do have an outpost here, and this will, of course, have the arbalest replacement for extra defense. The basic arrows do 14 damage. These war elephants have 12 range armor, so the basic arrows will not do much damage, but the arbalest replacement will start hitting these guys quite hard. Trying to torch down the keep now. Elephants, of course, are effectively a battering ram. Offering a little less than 100 damage per melee attack. Crossbow firing over here, taking out some villagers. Over here, we've got Yellow's forces. Yellow has the captured sacred site there. Lancers getting ripped apart. Guildhall is next. Looks like he has recently withdrawn all the food for aging up. He has a decent amount of food, wood, and some gold to work with, so maybe some horsemen and spearmen would be good. He is going for some horsemans. The Guildhall takes some damage there. He could try withdrawing from at the last moment. Horsemen now engaging, which would be good against the crossbow, not good against the war elephants. More horsemen advancing, good enough crossbowing. War elephants are classified as heavy. The Lancers moving around, does some horsemen to engage. Also, the town center surface are in placement. The capital, I should say. Horsemen take out these crossmen who now have incendiary arrows. The elite arbiter is now researched. Crossmen still causing issues back here. Yellow's lost some villagers, lost 10 versus 21. Over here, these guys are pretty forward as well. Of course, got the keep in the region. Crossmen do all go down there. We do have horsemen moving around, 6 side being decaptured. And Orange trying to torch down the Palisade Gate. And Yellow trying to torch down the Palisade Gate. But some berries here. 2 villagers collecting up berries. White husband, wife. Looks like it. Lancers moving around. Got 6 side captured by Orange. All of them still captured by Orange. 8 minutes left to victory. Oh, got some mangonels here. Horsemen rotating around, engaging some horsemen. Horsemen, of course, will run into a wall, just not a brick wall. Villagers engaged inside the outpost. Got the Red Palace here, being engaged by a counterweight trebuchet. Lancers, Ghazi Raiders, horsemen trying to charge way forward. There's veteran horsemen at the moment. The horsemen's on the way. Takes the trebuchet. Could start repairing up the Red Palace a little bit. Enlistment incentives being researched, a very important upgrade in my opinion, as especially when the games go longer. We do now have the Royal Bloodlines research for Yellow. Down south, got these Lancers getting hit, or intercepted at least. Oh, Yellow's heading up north, trying to collect this gold deposit. I think both gold deposits. He's going to try to seize the golden map as he can, as early as he can. He's playing the long game going like this. Some of these are getting hit there. The Guildhall has been repaired. It has no resource deposit. I don't know. I think it collected recently. Not sure if it gets rebuilt. If it has to start over. Never really paid close enough attention to that. Usually if a landmark goes down, it's probably down for the rest of the game. Rarely ever gets repaired. It looks like Yellow's going to take time to cross the T. Making all rolls and miss there. Of course, this keep is not built. Good number of forces in the region to engage it though. Royal Bloodline's almost complete by yellow. It looks like maybe the last of Orange's research is about to get completed. Crossbone goes down quite quickly. Also got some hand cannons on the field. Does ban the keep. A lot of infrastructure over here. I think yellow should at least go for some basic walls over this and start eyeing a bit of trade. Just a small amount of trade, nothing too significant. Basic walls there. Cube for orange. Yellow's trying to get this keep prepared. Villagers trying to get hit there a little bit. Do not have a royal cannon or just a cannon on the field. Let's get a good shot there. Gets destroyed. Bombards firing away, or cannons are firing away. Gold now being seized here, the rest of it. Yellow could eye for this gold deposit. The villagers are a little bit idle. Has one pebble in his bank. Sorry, build a market here. Probably gonna buy 2, maybe 300 stone. So he bought 500. Oh, got a good debt of scholars there. Elite Royal Knights not being researched by the French. Of course, we got the red pals here, fully upgraded as well, so it has this spring golden placement as well as the cannon placement. Orange pushing forward over here. Scholars units in these units. Orange now advancing up here. Yellow is breaking his way forward. Cannons engaging the keep, but it is fully upgraded. Crossbowmen engaging. I think they may have the, yep, he does have the passive ability. Gazier just fully surrounded this force there, able to quickly take them all out. Keep lives, does not get set ablaze. Got these Royal Knights or Horsemen engaging these villagers. Of course, has the hide villagers way into housing upgrade, so it gives them 9 damage defensive arrows. Very handy. It's not ultra powerful, just something that is a good way to sequester your villagers' way to safety. Villagers getting hit over here as well. They got equal number of villager kill count now, 35 versus 35. He also has a clear advantage. Oh, there's a big debt to scholars there. Horsemen were hiding away in the shrubbery up north. Very nice. If you're looking to sneak in some melee infantry units, or just any sort of infantry unit, it could be a great way to infest your opponent's base with battering rams. It's one of my favorite tactics to do when I play Mongols, is in the big fight and later on, if I have the improved, actually eye the improved lightweight construction beams for the battering rams, reducing the build time of battering rams by 75% rather than by 50%, which is very important. It means they build 50% faster compared to other civilizations at that point. Then you can really infest your opponent's base with just only a handful of infantry units there. So you build some backline battering rams. As a big fight goes on, you just simply move in towards your opponent's base and start destroying structures, causing backline issues, as well as get those raid bounties. And with improved raid bounties, you can quickly get themselves paid for. Not to mention you get the stone raid bounties. Right way to generate stone. Horseman gets some good hits on those hand cannoneers. And the French player has a significant amount of hand cannoneers. No arbaletiers. That's heresy for a French player. Going for hand cannoneers and horsemans. The French player is actually low in food as well as gold. He needs perhaps eyes some trade. Even just getting a small number of traders can help out in the long run, just so you have a backup gold income. And Gazer is not pushing onto the French cannons. Villagers trying to intercept. Since he's trying to hit the cannons, having the villagers intercept is actually a valid tactic right now. And successful one. A lot of those Gazers did get in fact shanked, and the deaded scholars can be impaled as well. We got now double keeping salvage here to claim this valuable gold deposit. The Vtoli Summoner player has a massive stockpile of resources and maintaining pretty much triple sacred site for the majority of the game. He is 5 minutes away from victory. But eventually it does have 4 relics as well. Right now let's do the fire volley there. Hand cannoneers firing away. Both players' hand cannoneers are completely and utterly ordinary. But we do have some pink gunpowder here. And straight here as well. Of course, we do have 2 keeps here, which means all the defensive arrows as well as 2 arbalist emplacements. Yellow's rest of the villagers are falling back. He had a significant number of villagers collect up some resources. I do want to take a look at the guild hall, but these crossbowmen, hand cannoneers, and scholars will go down to these keeps. It does pull out as villagers. They grab the French cannon. Magnol's not firing away. They are technically a soft counter to structures. Horseman going straight for those Mangonels. Massive volley here. Does take out 3, 4, potentially 5. All 5 of those Mangonels do go down. They bypass the hand cannoneers though. Cannon Pipson just got finished here. Handful of villagers do pop on out to repair up this keep. He does have a bit of stone to work with. So the villagers that can hit, he can looks like the rest of those villagers that fell back or died. Horsemen and hand cannoneers pushing along the flank. It looks like Yellow will hold this area. More hand cannoneers pushing forward. He could use some spearmen, in my opinion. Take out the spawn buster. Does lose a keep. He also has the time to clean up the stone deposit. 800 stone left there. So he has enough stone to build 1 more keep. Bombard does go down there. This keep will be saved. All these forces being cleaned up. Orange will technically win the fight. Yellow has a higher destroyed value at the moment. The keep has been saved, and now going for his own adjustable crossbars. Oh, looks like some of those villagers getting hit by the cannon. Orange not going for his own keep over here. Horseman now retaliating upon him. Keep will be built. So orange villagers starting going down here. Good number of them. Yellow's horsemen will be picked on off there. We got more horsemen back here. Trying to capture the sacred site there. This one's turning neutral. Right now, the French player is low on all resources. The guild hall right now has 500 gold in the banks. It must have recently withdrawn from it. The Dutch player is also pretty low on the resource, low on food, has some wood, low on gold, and has plenty of stone for a time frame. And the stone deposit has only 142. You may not realize how much stone's left there. Not a whole lot, not too many pebbles. Number of farms going on up over there. Got these outlying outposts starting to be cleaned on up. The archers now being restored for the French player. With a good way to counter off those hand cannoneers. Capture the sacred site there, but will be interrupted. It was caused by this villager. We find some more keeps there. So the game stalled out a little bit there. The French player is maxed out population. The Sultanate player is very far from maxed out. We go for more Gazir at the moment. Precious gold deposit being seized by yellow. Horseman will be picked off by the God's Raiders. Orange now eyeing for some traders. 60 gold per trip. I think he may need to lead some of these walls, so build some gates here. Yellow's trying to torch down the battering ram. It will be successful. Orange also has a keep here. And horsemen here do get intercepted. Orange still has 2 sacred sites there, which means he gets additional passive gold income. In fact, right now he has 2 villagers on gold while having 626 gold per minute. Take some hits there, trying to repair up that mining camp there. Probably was trying to do a bit of a drop off. Cannons engaging this keep has set a blaze. A lot of siege weapons here which could be picked off. Be a big loss there. Of course, it does have the red palace here. Some royal knights being established there. Elite royal knights. Orange being pushed on back. Took some damage there. And got some wall gates starting to go down now. Out that gate, keep does go down. And continues straight forward. First got a keep here, but severely wounded. That volley of cannons will set ablaze. Next volley will definitely take it out. Cannoneers firing away. Good volley there on the hand cannoneers. Orange's horsemen surrounding these ranged forces. Magnus getting some good hits on those hand cannoneers. Good number of them quite wounded. That's definitely held back the bargain bin scholars. But Orange gets a full 360 surround and does wipe out that entire force. Yellow has a higher destroyed value at the moment though, but only by 5,000. It's hard to say how important that is at the exact moment. Yeah, I do want to click on the Hussar Academy and see the current value it's providing. 800 of food per minute. So it's reached the levels of the Cognitive Palace, the Mongols' Cognitive Palace. And has a resource generation. Royal Knights pushing the way forward. And villagers do take some damage there. Oops. Got a good number of Royal Knights. Looks like the French player is starting to transition for some quality into his army with the Royal Knights able to really punch through an army. The other Southern player does have a good number of hand cannoneers mixed on in, but so does Orange, the French, or the yellow player. Number 3 straight is going down. And the other Southern's low on wood, as well as, as low as gold. And so these traders are not exactly cheap, seeing he's basically out of wood as well as gold. Has some food to work with. So at this one time, you may want to go for mana arms? No. Against everything he's fighting against, mana arms from against archers and horsemen, mana arms wouldn't be too bad. Plus, he has honed blades. Forcing his way forward. The other sort of part does have over 1,000 suns to go for another keep. Help protect a certain area if it keeps on getting hit. Villagers being forced back. Got a good number of battery rams here to push on forward for the French. Up here, do have the Royal Knights engaged with the horsemen. Oops. Up here, battery rams now advanced towards the keep. Got this keep taking some damage there. Horsemen, Royal Knights take up these Ghazi Raiders. Ghazi Raiders backing on off or forward to the traders, which may have converted. They're providing 72 gold per minute. Much higher. Looks like the tiny bit farther back trade post is making quite a bit difference there. So that number may include the, it also may include the commerce effect, which is what, 10 gold per minute per one? Hard to say, honestly. It could be 1 gold every 6 seconds. So that would be 1 gold, 10 gold every minute, right? Ghazi Raiders will go down there. Yellow's batting runs forward, does take out some infrastructure. Hand cannoneers now intercepting. All those yellow forces do go down. Ghazi Raiders here will be picked on off. Yellow's trying to decapture the success there. 8 minutes remaining. Take a side here, trying to be decaptured as well. So how's the gold haul doing? Right now it has, it has a sizable amount of gold, 4,800. I can get the French player going. Looks like he's going to be expending a lot of his wood. Going for Lords and Royal Knights. I think he just withdrew from the good haul. Yes, he has. Once you start running low on gold, just go to the guild hall, take whatever's in there, and then continue pushing forward. You can always mix in some of the wood-based units for the meantime as well, if you're really trying to max it out. Red Palace takes some damage there. It's generally a good idea to garrison the Red Palace if it is in range of other assets. Horsemen and Knights push way forward. They'll just take some hits there. Horsemen pursuing these horsemen, or Gazard is pursuing the horsemen and Royal Knights. These guys are fighting within range of the keep there. So the keep's getting some good damage on in. A lot of heavy armor there. There's heavy range armor. Yellow is going to hold the line in a nice little choke point. That's pretty forward of here. Good number of Royal Knights are really bringing the quality thanks to the guild hall. And it looks like Yellow's going to try to win the game thanks to the guild hall. Nice little jump around with the villager, trying to repair up this keep. But of course, he is trying to avoid all these yellow horsemen and Royal Knights. Gazard is now trying to hit these French cannon. Royal Knights push way forward and counterattack. Keep is taking a beating there, but it is not ablaze at the moment. Now it is ablaze. Taking some more damage there. It does go down. Orange does pull back those villagers time. 105 is 112. Now some players, it's still pretty low in gold. Trader's gonna go on down. And continues to find the volley there. Got Yellow's supposed to push forward, can engage into the keep. He's got all these guys in the back line. He's going straight for the keep. Bombards, Ruby's sacked. Hankaner is firing from both angles. Royal Knights charging to the Gazi Raiders. Hankaner is trying to hit the other set of Gazi Raiders there. Plus have the keep there engaging. Needs some repairs. Orange Hankaneers are firing away, so is Yellows. Both sides of melee forces are collapsing in each other. Looks like Orange does have more Hankaneers in the field. 44 versus 31. I think Orange has just something more over here as well. Keep is still up and going. And Orange has enough for stone for a bit of repairs. It looks like Yellow's army does get cleaned on up there. Pretty even fight though. Yellow has more reinforcements being brought in. Large thanks to also the cost reduction for being nearby the depot. The Red Palace needs repairs. Get that cost reduction up and going again. And as mentioned, it's just the Red Palace. Has Schultzy cost these hand cannoneers. There are 3 civilizations against Schultzy cost hand cannoneers. First the Rus for having Schultzy. You got the House of Lancaster with the King's Kulag. And of course you got the French's cost reduction Sphere of Influence. And maybe some others as well. Can't think of any off the top of my head though.
Oh ça, bien vous plaise.
No wood collection there. French player has low in food, has some gold to work with. Guildhall has gold collecting up now. Orange has a significant number of hand cannoneers. They have Orange has a higher armor value in the field as well. French player is now maxed on out. It has 6 mangonels, which is quite significant. I don't think yellow. Yellow has gone for some mangonels in the past, but not this many. Orange is sticking to Gauzy Raiders and hand cannoneers, and has a significant number of hand cannoneers to say the least. Hand cannoneers firing away. Mangonels firing a massive volley there. And these hand cannoneers are very wounded. Need some scholars over here to heal them up. It will be definitely worth to heal up these guys, though there's probably some other effects he has for healing health regen. Chivalry and Royal Knights out Chivalry forward. Impale some of those hand cannoneers. The lumber mill does get destroyed. Second side here being decaptured as well. Right now, that's the only second side captured by Orange. Yellow does have more golden come than Orange at the moment as well. And Cannoneers do take some bosses there. It got some basic walls there. Contemplated choke point, which is better for the side that has more range units, which is both sides. I think it works better for the Mangonels. Good number of those will just go down there. Orange right now is low on wood. I think I just saw him buy some wood there at the market. Yellow or Orange going for his own mangonels as well. Six-side victory now been obtained by Orange once again. Yellow can easily capture this one. It has now reached the 1 hour mark in the game. Mangonels get a good volley there. Hand Cannoneers push forward. Hand Cannoneers with backline. Mangonels don't target them just yet. Does track them to some of the Hand Cannoneers though. And now they have similar army value size. Will go either way. And Orange has 4 forces there. Massive volley there does take on a number of Orange's Hand Cannoneers. Orange's Mangonels now getting the range. Strikes a good number of Yellow's Hand Cannoneers. Yellow's Mangonels does range Orange Mangonels. Massive hits there on Orange's Hand Cannoneers. But it looks like almost all the horses are dead. And now the few remaining Royal Knights for Yellow managed to range the Mangonels. Yellow has a significant number of Hand Cannoneers in the back line. Orange's Mangonels push forward. Get some good volleys there onto Yellow's Hand Cannoneers. 1 Mangonel remaining for Yellow. 2 for Orange. 1 for Orange. Guys are just pushing forward. Yellow's going for some forward fortifications as well. Gauzy Raiders and large cube by the Sultanate Smoke player. Lone Wood though, he's going for some Hand Cannoneers. He may want to go for some Lancers. Or just something to use gold and food. That's what he has more. A little wood. 3,400 gold here. French player could withdraw him. He's low on food. He can go for a big wave of horsemen for the time frame as well. This helps supplement his horse. He wants to hold off in the Guildhall withdrawal. Batting rams pushing in a pretty good formation. French horsemen are pretty good, so are Gauzy Raiders. French horsemen, of course, have the royal bloodlines to give them just extra health. They're just backing off, trying to torch down the batting rams. Or made the breach. We've got gunmen villagers here who can be respond to it. They'll just be pursued. They do get inside of that outpost there, but it's unfortified. Gazard is rotating around to intercept. Keep is taking a beating, being battered down by the battering rams. Royal Knights, I think, have a good choke point there, but he is now Orange's Hinkenny is trying to mix on in. French player has a pretty good amount of resources. I think he just drew from the guild hall. He is going for a massive wave of Royal Knights and some more Magnetos, Cannon, and a couple Hinkenniers. Just making a gold-based play, yellow is. Orange has a pretty good amount of food and gold there, so he can start playing on his own units, but now some trades are going to be intercepted. 6-side victory, 7 minutes 20 seconds, which could continue. So this one looks like be interrupted, and they got another Royal Knight probably hitting the last single site there. And now Orange's trade's being hit, as well as farming line. Down to 93 civilians. Lancer won't engage the Royal Knight, does receive impalement. Bone Blades does give some more damage to one side. Versus by Royal Bloodlines. I don't know who actually wins that fight. Royal Knight trying to accept more of these traders. Side has been decaptured. Orange does not have a maxed out army. Yellow does, has a good supply of resources. Guildhall still has 5,000 gold in there, so he is not withdrawn from it. So Yellow has quite a bit of momentum behind him. Orange does have a good amount of resources stocked up, barring wood. I think he just basically has wood income from relics. Has 2 villagers on lumber somewhere. Nothing too significant. So Gaziera's production is going to be slowed down. He's starting to go from Lancers. Let's see, 338 at 35 damage. 364 at 32 damage. I think the Royal Bloodlines does make the Royal Knights to pull out ahead. Granted, Canted Saddles is also another measurement, but it's hard to estimate that sometimes. Lancers charging on in some Gazi Raiders. Hinkenniers in a pretty good player. Orange could delete some of these wall settings there to push on forward. Though he has a pretty good firing line of gunpowder of Hinkenniers here. He is focused on the Maganel. Doesn't put Maganel out. One Orange's Maganels will go down. Guys just have trouble against the surface here. Does take a massive volley there from one of Yellow's Maganels, which still exists. And it looks like Orange is getting decimated, and I think that's going to be game. He's got a pretty good queue there going. But his trade line is going to be hit really hard there, and Trader's actually evacuating other areas, so maybe not. He's just going to re-secure the area really soon. Keep taking a beating there. Another round of walls there. The walls will cause another issue for traders. Orange takes their time to mass. He's shrinking faster than he's growing. Yellow's maintaining pretty close to max up population, so Yellow just needs to just pour it on in, secure the trade, and Orange does resign. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.